Hey guys, this is Dave, American Kettler. Well, I finally got my third bedini circuit going here. This one was a little more difficult, but it was worth the effort. I got my wheel working. This is a 125 millimeter razor wheel that I mounted 8 neo magnets in, and I think that made it a little more difficult for me to tune, but I did finally get it working. My first experiment with it, I don't have it hooked up now, but I made a single coil with 22 gauge, and what you see in here is some cut filings. They're not really filings, they're, what I did was cut up a coat hanger and used the metal from that to make a core out of, and it actually works really well. And I was using that as my drive coil, and I was using a separate coil for a trigger coil, mounted about 45 degrees offset on the wheel. And between getting that set up and the tuning circuit, I just could not get it to run. I tried. I might play with that a little more later. So what I ended up doing was making a new coil, bifilar, double wound, with the 26 gauge and the 22 gauge wound together. And I lost count, around 450, so I know I got about 500 to 600 winds on there. I put a little extra on there just in case. And I used the same core element, just cuttings from a coat hanger, and it actually works really well. I'm impressed with it. But I got it going today. Just made the coil today, and I've got it wired into the same circuit I was using before on my last experiment. Exact same circuit. I'll go ahead and get it going here. Hook up my drive battery and we'll give it a spin. And it didn't want to take off that time. There we go. Nope, still doesn't want to go. A little touchy. I think I need to play with the tuning a little more. There it goes, it's taking off. I think it's because I've got such a heavy wheel and the 8 small magnets in there, it's a little harder to get going. But once it gets going, it cranks it up. And the camera shows it going pretty slow, but it's actually going pretty quick there now. I think that's the effect of the frame rate of the camera. And the light's flickering there. The light is actually flickering a lot faster than what it's showing. And see, this is the drive voltage around 12.6869. That's a fully charged battery I had been playing with. It's come down a little bit. Let me move over to the charged battery. The charged battery I'd taken down to about 12 volts. I really drained it. And I've been running this a little bit. It's back up to 12.42 and jumping up to 4.3. And it's charging away. This thing charges a lot faster than the fan did. Got my little fan over there that I started playing with before. As you can see, I got my wire in, the magnet wire in finally, so I was able to wind some coils up. But it is running. And like I said, with those 8 magnets in there, it made tuning it kind of a pain. I've got a real small potentiometer, and there's a 5K. I played with a 1K, and I just couldn't find a sweet spot. With this 5K, I found a couple sweet spots that it'll run fine with. And it's just still humming away there. So next, I think I'm gonna use this guy as a charge capture coil. That core is huge, and hopefully it doesn't slow down the rotor too much. But I'm gonna build a full wave bridge rectifier circuit to capture the voltage, and maybe charge another battery if I can get that going. That's going to be my next step. But was successful getting this circuit going. I was pretty excited to find that sweet spot finally and watch it take off. And like I said, this one's a little sensitive, so I think my next rotor I'm going to try something a little different, but it is working. It's a neat little system. Like I said, same schoolgirl circuit, drive battery, and the charge battery. And let's see, charge battery almost 12.48, so it's still climbing. And earlier when I had this running, it was almost up to 13 volts. So, but I had drained the charge battery down to about 12, so I stopped it. It is just taking off. Well, this sure has been a learning experience for me, and I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but this is sure a lot of fun. I am enjoying this. Something new and exciting every day. As you can see, I just have that mounted on a specimen jar. I still have to make up some kind of permanent fixture for my drive coil there. I'll work on that next. This is just tinkering around. I'm a tinkerer. But this is exciting stuff. And I just wanted to share that with you. So once again, thanks a lot for everybody's comments and help. I appreciate it. And again, Dave out.